Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, our praises, honor, and the glory shall go to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Makakwadash, Brakatham. Double honor shall go to apostles, elders, and bishops, a great millstone, who continue to teach and to rule well. Shalom to the Akims, a great millstone of like-minded camps and individuals, who continue to teach as one body, who continue to be out on the highways and byways, risking their lives for the greater good. Shalom to the sincere Aquats who continuously learning in silence as the Holy Scriptures have commanded for you to do so. And also shalom to the true believers and subscribers of this true gospel, for this should be considered a true blessing from the higher power. This is Azariah Gabar, representing the King is Coming channel, back at it with another lesson for edification purposes. All right, so what we have here this morning, you got this video that you see on your screen, and it's from this guy named David Hookstead. And this dude is a true Babylonian patriot, okay? Red, white, and blue through and through. America is indestructible, okay? Impenetrable, all these things, according to this dude. And as you can see, he's an Edomite. All right? So, the title for this lesson this morning is going to be The Pride of Esau. All right? The Pride of Esau. Because in these last days, Esau's pride is ascending to new heights each and every damn day. Like I said, these guys swear that they're going to be around forever. They're going to rule forever. Their military is the most powerful military in the world. Blah, 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 blah. So the name of this video is Iran Threatens to Sink All U.S. Carriers. Ballistic missiles armed. So for a guy that comes out as far as being very cocky and arrogant, he's afraid. Deep down inside, this dude is afraid, shaking in his shoes. All right? So I'm going to play these videos in its entirety, Abaratazah, Lord willing, and then pull up a few precepts to support what I'm saying, as always. But before I do so, fair use of the 1976 Copyright Act. For this video, strictly for education and edification purposes only. I'm not making a dime off of this video. You heard? So let's go.
Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching from today. I'm filming this on February 8th, Super Bowl Sunday, and we have a disturbing situation that is developing as moments ago, the Iranian government and the IRGC, the most loyal and militant wing of the Iranian military, released a video vowing to sink the USS Abraham Lincoln aircraft carrier, which would start a war unlike anything Iran has ever seen before. It is a very troubling video, and it now appears Iran might be getting ready to fire missiles at our aircraft carrier. And as that is happening, they have brought out several new advanced ballistic missiles, as well as we have planes and mysterious drones in the air. So we have a lot to get into. Before we get into it, as always, please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free, cost you guys nothing at all. Huge boost to the channel. Comment with your thoughts below. If they fire a missile at our aircraft carrier, how should the United States respond? Let me know in the comments below what you think will happen. Hit me with all your thoughts. Hit the notification bell. All notifications turned on. You won't miss a thing. And then right here, Instagram, David_Hookstead, X, D Hookstead. That's where you can find me on social media. My DMs are wide open. Reach out with whatever you got. Now let's get into it. So we're not going to wait at all.
Wall Street hijacked the stock market 200 years ago. And now in 2026, they're coming for your...
I'm going to put this up on the screen. So what you see on the screen here is a video from the IRGC that was released as of today on February 8th, where they are modeling and threatening and vowing to sink the USS Abraham Lincoln. For those of you who don't know, the USS Abraham Lincoln is a massive aircraft carrier that is in the region near Iran, loaded up with 90 aircraft, many of which are F-35s and F-18s, designed to go in and attack the Iranian regime. It is a floating military base with a ton of power. So I'm not going to be able to play this whole video, but I am going to skip around here.
So let's stop right here. So you hear how this guy is bragging and boasting about this military aircraft, all right? And again, he's one of these guys that swear that the United States military is impenetrable, all right? That they cannot be brought down, all right? So let's continue.
You can kind of see, so here on your screen, they are firing missiles right there in the video, and then this right here shows those missiles hitting the USS Abraham Lincoln, blowing up our aircraft carrier. It is an absolutely troubling video. It is a disgusting video, and there it shows the IRGC celebrating. Here you can see that they are showing that they're going to mine the waters, the Strait of Hormuz. Again.
And again, he's braggadocious, but here he's talking about, oh, this is troubling and concerning. All right, because Esau knows that his time of military reign and supremacy is almost up. He knows that these Persians or these Iranians are now capable of going toe-to-toe with Babylon's military. Let's continue.
Blowing up with a torpedo our aircraft carriers. So you'll see that right here on your screen. A submarine firing a torpedo and blowing it up. Drones coming in. Fast attack boats coming in. This whole video that you are watching is just them launching missiles and killing our service members and sinking our aircraft carrier. Let me be crystal clear here. I don't want to mince words at all. If one missile is fired at our aircraft carrier, if one drone is fired at our aircraft carrier, if one torpedo is fired at our aircraft carrier, we must respond with force unlike anything the Iranians have seen before. They think Operation Midnight Hammer was a big deal. They think that was a punch in the mouth. Wait until they see what we will do to them if they sink an aircraft carrier. It will be devastation on a level they can't even begin to comprehend. Furthermore, I'm going to put this up on the screen for you now. So Iranian TV, right here, what you see is 3 different kinds of missiles that they put out to the public today. The Zulfikar, the Fatah, and the K-Bar. These are 3 of Iran's most advanced ballistic missiles that they are now scrambling and rushing out to the front. They are trying to get their missiles on launch status. Now, we know the K-Bar, which is arguably, I think it's also called the Khorshimar 4, is one of their most highly advanced ballistic missiles. That missile, we can confirm, based on reporting, that it has been put on launch status. They have separated them across the country. They are hiding them in their underground missile cities, and the K-Bar is on launch status. So what you see right here is a look at a trio of missiles. So we have some details right here. This is the Zulfikar, is a missile Iranian road mobile single-stage solid propelled SRBM named after Zulfikar, the sword of, there's zero chance I can pronounce that. So this was built in 2017. You can see it right here. This is a highly advanced Iranian ballistic missile with a range of 430 miles. This is the Fatah, which went into service in 2022 with a warhead of up to 1,000 pounds and a range of 870 miles, and it goes Mach 13 to Mach 15. This is a look at the missile right here. You can see it in the background. That would be the warhead right there. And then this is the K-Bar Shakan. The K-Bar Shakan right here. This one went into service in 2022. Warhead of 550 kilograms. It does not say the range of this one. You can see the missile right there. So these are 3 missiles that Iran state TV now claims are out and ready to be used. And again, these are they have the ability to hit our bases. They have the range to hit our bases. So we have to take that very seriously, as they are threatening to sink our great aircraft carrier. Now, we have more plane movements. So this is at our airbase in Spain, 2 KC-46 aerial refueling tankers, 5 KC-135s, 2 C-17 cargo planes, and then 2 EA-18G electronic warfare jamming. You're going to be able to see them right there. Those are the E-18s, I believe, right there. Those are the ones that can go in and scramble enemy radar.
What if your retirement savings were suddenly worth significantly less? Elon Musk recently shared that
On top of that, we have a refueling tanker that took off from Qatar right now as I'm filming this and is bound for an unknown location in the Gulf. What it is likely doing is refueling the F-35s and F-18s from the USS Abraham Lincoln. And then this is quite interesting. This, I believe, and I want to be clear, I do not know for sure, I believe this is a drone. Now, it says it's a Piper Cheyenne 3, which the U.S. can use for some signals intelligence, but this is an unknown aircraft, a mystery aircraft that has been flying in circular patterns over Qatar as drones from both sides are up in the air. So we don't know for sure what this is, but I found its flight pattern to be very, very interesting. I'm sure the fact you're watching this tells me you find it interesting as well. All right, I'm going to pull this off the screen. Stick with me, and I'm going to give you my assessment. Iran is talking a big game. Iran wants us to believe it is going to target and sink our aircraft carrier. And to be clear, if you throw 500 ballistic missiles at an aircraft carrier, you could land one for sure. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that if you throw 500 ballistic missiles at a target, even with advanced air defense, that some of those missiles might not get through. Losing an aircraft carrier would be catastrophic for the United States, which is why we protect them at all costs. It is also why we would respond in a fashion the Iranians, again, would have no idea what hit them. You would see B-2 bombers. You'd see B-52s, B-1s. You'd probably even see the B-21. You'd see F-22s, F-35s. Remember, the F-22 was supposed to be at the Super Bowl flyover tonight, and it got pulled mysteriously for military operations that weren't disclosed to the public. So another thing worth keeping an eye on. This situation is hot. It is heating up. And I'm here to tell you all right now, if Iran messes around with our aircraft carrier, they will find out why the United States military has the strongest military on the face of the planet and in human history. Say whatever you want about the United States of America. I love this country. I love the USA. I'm a patriot. Fact you're watching this tells me you're probably a patriot too.
Nope.
Nobody can debate whether or not we have the world's strongest military. We have the world's strongest military by a mile. It's not even close. Nobody comes close. And if they touch our boats, we will light them up like a Christmas tree. That's a guarantee you can take to the bank. So in a crazy, crazy situation underway, we will keep monitoring it. We will keep giving you alerts. We will be following the situation, monitoring the situation. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. How should we respond to Iran threatening to sink one of our aircraft carriers? Please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free. Cost you guys nothing at all. Huge, huge boost to the channel. Hit the notification bell. All notifications turned on. You won't miss a thing. And then right here, Instagram, David_Hookstead, X, D Hookstead. That's where you can find me on social media.
All right, so you heard this Edomite just popping a lot of you know what. Man, and I just told you guys how prideful he is. He's a patriot, blah, 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 blah. U.S. military is the most mightiest military in the world, which is BS. And he knows it. This is just for a poppy show. Like us Benjamites like to say, poppy show. All that talk, rah, 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 blah, blah, blah. But in the back of his mind, his ass is scared, stiffed. He really is. He's scared. And a lot of these other Edomites, they're scared as hell too because they know that their military prowess is going to be succeeded. All right? Like I said, Iran or Persia, they can go toe-to-toe with Babylon now. That wasn't the case before, but that's changed. That has certainly changed now. All right? So, for you Jakes out there, pay close attention. I always say this. Pay close attention to what's going on out there in the Middle East. All right? AKA Jehoshaphat. All right? Stop taking this lightly. Like, oh, okay, well, that's over there. Why I got to worry about that over here? I'm over here. All right. Keep it up. I always say that. Keep it up. You heard? Slaki, that was my grandson. I'm an old grandpa fart. So, we go to the book of Proverbs 16 and 18, and it reads, pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall. And didn't I tell you this dude, Hookstead, he's a very prideful Edomite, to say the least. All right? In verse 19, better it is to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. Woo! All right? So, yeah, it is what it is. Pride goeth before destruction. So this is what the Lord is putting into these Edomites as far as that spirit, that prideful and haughty spirit. To brag and boast how big and bad they are. But guess what? Right after that, they're going to be destroyed. All right? So, we go to the book of Isaiah 14:13. It reads, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Here's a point. Verse 14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Woo! Beautiful Yapa. All right? So this is, true prophesying by Isaiah the prophet about these damn Edomites and how prideful and haughty they are. They're so prideful, Esau swears that he will ascend above the heights of the clouds. He will be like the Most High. And that's going to be his damn downfall. Big time. And I damn sure can't wait. I can't wait for that. His ass needs to be brought low. All right? So we go to the book of Joel 3 and 2. It reads, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, or the valley of Yahweh-Shaphat, which would mean Yahweh's judgment, because this is where the judgment is going to start, from that Middle East region. You heard? It will plead or judge with them there for my people and for my heritage Yasharallah, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Woo! Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's coming. Believe me, it's not the question of whether it's if it's coming, but when. Because it's going to come. This is imminent. This is prophecy that is written in the scriptures. And once it's written, it's set in stone. You cannot pray your way out of this, Jakes. You cannot pray your way out of what's about to really come down the pipe. All right? So when we go to the book of Joel 3:9, it reads, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. We're in a time of war. We're not in a time of peace and love and mirthing, party hardy. You Jakes got to stop that. I'll say it over and over again. Stop the mirthing. The time of mirth is over. This is a time of war. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Woo! And this is exactly what's going on now. All these nations are girding up their loins. They're preparing for war. All right? And then when you get to verse 10, it reads, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I'm strong. Ow! So you got these nations like Persia or Iran, and you got this fake-ass nation of Israel over there. They small in size, but they're saying, I'm strong in these last days. All right? And this also goes for North Korea, Pakistan, all these smaller countries. And these last days are rising up. And they're saying that I'm strong. I'm no longer weak. I am strong. So you Jakes out there, better turn to your Lord. I'll say like a broken record over and over again. Turn to your Lord while he still may be found. Because at any given time, that's it. World War III or World War III is going to truly start to pop off. Then what you going to do? All right? So that's going to conclude this lesson for today. Hopefully edification is brought forth. And as always, all praises, honor, and the glory shall go to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Makah, Kudash, Brakatam, Kwam, Yasharallah, Rise Israel. And as always, Abaratazah, Lord willing, on to the next video. Shalom.